Hello there, and welcome to the Marketing SOS Show. I am your host, Eric Yee. And here on the show, it's all about me helping listeners like yourself out on whatever marketing questions they have. You know, we get lots of questions from students, small business owners, to corporate marketers that are professionals that want second advice. I'm here for you, whatever your question is. Drop me a line at eric@marketingsos.ca, and I'm here to help. And I hope everyone out there is doing well, considering everything going on. These are crazy times. So, you know, good vibes going out to you. Hopefully things are good. It's tough out there. It's definitely a weird one. So much upheaval and things going on in the world. But that's not why you tune into the show. You tune in for your bite-sized marketing advice. So this week, we're going to delve into a question from Elena, who is wondering how to, extend herself in terms of her marketing abilities and get more experience. And her question deals specifically with marketing to blue-collar individuals or companies. And this is a classic example of, knowing your audience and learning how to communicate with them effectively. So let's hear from Elena just after this. So Elena writes, "Hey Eric, I'm currently finishing up my first year as a marketing student and absolutely love it so far. I dual enrolled in high school, so I've been able to take upper level courses. But I want to find experience elsewhere, outside of college in particular, given the fact that summer internships are fairly difficult to find and acquire as a college freshman and sophomore. I live in a very rural, close-knit community in New Hampshire. We have a ton of construction companies in my hometown. My father owns one as well. Because of the nature of my area, many of these owners are family or family friends. I know many of them do not utilize any marketing strategies whatsoever. Their logos are atrocious. Many don't have websites. They fully rely on word to mouth and their current list of clients and contractors. Very old-fashioned, which works out well for some of them. I'm just curious how I could possibly reach out to these companies and offer some sort of freelance work. I built a website for a towel company from scratch the other month and they loved it. I have a small portfolio from an advertising class I took last fall with mock print, digital, and even radio ads. I'm Google Ads certified in search and display, and I'm currently teaching myself SQL to further my understanding in marketing analytics. Do you have any tips on how to work with small blue-collar businesses?" Elena. Well, Elena, it sounds like you're on the right track. You are well certified and continually learning, which is always a great thing in the marketing space, which moves so fast, and there's so many new things. So this is a great question, and like I said at the top of the show, one of those instances where you need to meet your clients where they are. These companies can definitely benefit from your services, and you can absolutely get them as clients. You just need to speak the same language. This is not where you come in using acronyms and jargon in the marketing space to impress people. It's where you speak plainly and about results. So don't come and talk about SEO and optimization and stuff like that. They speak clients. That's their first language. They speak jobs, which is why word of mouth is one of the main ways to do business. Don't speak to them like a marketer. Yes, you know this stuff, but keep things simple. Clients looking for services and you delivering results. When you are quoting on services, make sure it's very clear as well what you provide and for how much. You can reach out to them via their email and phone, but don't be surprised if you don't hear back from them. You likely aren't the first person to reach out, and they could be already well booked for months in advance on jobs and will easily dismiss your email or set it into their to-read box that never gets opened. Like you stated, word of mouth is where it's at here, so you may as well play that game too. This towel company you worked with, explore things further with them and see what else you can do. See if you can build a body of work with them that you can point to. When people see their shiny new marketing, they may just ask about it, which is where they could refer you. You should try to do the same for your dad's business as well, pro bono. Once you have some results, you could create some hyper-local content for your area and those types of construction companies where you show the results you've achieved. Then run some paid ads on social media or however you can target these business owners and get that content in front of them. You should remember that some of these people don't care about expanding their business and are perfectly happy with their current workload, which keeps them busy. Younger ones might be more interested, and you can try cold emails and cold calling or a booth at an industry event, but don't get too put off if you don't get a big uptick in response. While you should keep trying to market your own services, getting this rolling might take a while and will likely be built through word of mouth and referrals like everything else in this industry. So, Elena, thank you so much for that question. And, it does go to show that depending on your customer, sometimes word of mouth is the most powerful form of marketing, even with all this fancy stuff we do in terms of like retargeting, optimizing landing pages, and things like that. Sometimes with certain demographics, you can't just beat that. So don't beat yourself up too much if this takes a while to get rolling. I think there's a huge opportunity. There's so many of these companies, I'm sure everyone out there listening can think of them, that their websites suck, their logos suck. There's so much opportunity for them to grow if they would just undertake these things. So I applaud you for taking this on. I really think it's a huge opportunity for you, Elena, especially in this rural hometown of yours. So, Elena, thank you so much for the question. And if anyone else out there listening has a question for me, it's eric@marketingsos.ca. I'm here for you. Drop me a line. And if you could do me a favor and leave the show a ratings and review in whatever podcast player you listen to, that would really go a long way to help the show out. And I would appreciate it. So with that, I am out for this week. My name is Eric Yee. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, I am out.